Michael Krizo wins big in Alicante, Spain. What's up, everyone? This is Christian Duke. You're watching Strength Addicts on all social media platforms, powered by TitanMedicalCenter.com, your go-to source for all the amazing therapies, #1 in patient care, and Amazon Spit Mag celebrate the female physique. Michael Krizo did everything correctly. He was posting on social media weeks and days out from the competition, something reigning Mr. Olympia Hadi Chupan has not got the memo. He came in way more conditioned than last year's Olympia with the giant arms, that front double that's just so commanding. Honestly, he took the stage and he dominated. He dominated the prejudging. He dominated the finals. This was his win. Nobody in the peanut gallery, nobody in the press, nobody on the message boards, nobody was saying that second place should have won or third place should have won or that Michael was off. This was his win. Michael Krizo, all day, every day, Empro Classic 2023, it was his. Now, I think that 2022, as I wrote in my article for Iron Magazine last year, got a new one that came out a couple of days ago, link in the description. I think that 2023, in a big way, is damage control for 2022. You know, in 2022, I was like, what is the rush? I mean, there was a little bit of pressure. There was a little bit of talk while he was at the Elite Pro that, you know, he could come to the Pro League, he could clean house. And a lot of people were like, you know, put up or shut up, Michael, put up or shut up. And so I think that somehow he took that straight to the bank and he just rushed through everything. He got a pro card and then he got a pro debut that he won like a month or two later. And then he was at the Olympia a month or two later. And by that point, I think he was burnt out. He wasn't conditioned. You know, he didn't feel right, he said in many interviews. And, you know, he just had a lackluster placing. So he basically looked good when he got his pro card, but then he had just a really depressing pro debut. And then he had a very, very depressing Olympia debut. And now I think, fast forward to 2023, he's doing things correctly. He's taking his time. He's posting on social media. He goes to a competition. He cleans house. I mean, he won the prejudging and the finals. I mean, this was his show. And now I think he would be an absolute idiot if he was to compete again before the Olympia. I think what he needs to do is hunker down, maybe have a little bit of a break, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, nothing crazy, and then start kind of, you know, gearing towards the prep. I mean, we're still like 4 or 5 months away. It might be a little bit too far out to start prepping, but I think just kind of shift your way in that direction a little bit. You know what I mean? Do guest posing appearances. I mean, he's from Slovakia, so do a lot of European things is what I would do. And maybe peripherally, maybe go to Turkey, Northern Africa. But in that general realm of the world, I think there'd be a lot of money, a lot of exposure for him. So do a lot of guest posing appearances, in-store appearances, hop on whatever expo circuit is left. I mean, Arnold's already happened, you know, but I mean, you still got some other expos around the world. Big Expos, there was just one in California like a week or two ago. And that's liquid gold. I mean, this is a guy who just had a really, really big win and has a lot of hype behind him. Big, tall guy, that very commanding front double bicep pose, kind of throws back to Gary Stridham. I think that if he does everything correctly in 2023, there's no reason why he couldn't crack into the Olympia top 10, maybe as high as 8th, maybe 7th. Top 6 for 2023, I think would be a little bit of a stretch, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I think that this is a guy that knows that he didn't do things correctly in 2022, and slow and steady wins the race.